Yo, what's up, you guys? So a couple weeks back, I actually released a video on whether or not Garp can actually beat Blackbeard. And yo, this video has popped off. It's actually going to be the highest viewed video on my channel. And in order to celebrate that, I just wanted to do something really special today. And I wanted to go through some of your guys' comments. And, you know, we'll go through the top comments and just respond to a lot of those. Before we get started though, make sure you guys do what you do. Like the video. Make sure you guys subscribe because we're on our way to 300 subs. And let's get straight into it.
Hey, listen!
All right, so getting straight into it, our first comment from Sam Wainwright. He says, Oda really likes badass old dudes. I'm certain he's not about to make Garp look like a pushover in the slightest. And I ain't gonna lie, Sam, I 100% agree with you. Oda does love badass old dudes. We saw how Garp looked at Marineford. He looked like a badass. Even though it was a really emotional time for him, we knew that he probably could have took on Akainu if he really wanted to. Of course, Whitebeard, Sengoku was looking like a badass, not only at Marineford, but he was a part of the tag team that tossed Jack back into the sea after he tried to get Doflamingos. So yes, Oda definitely loves badass old dudes, and he's definitely not gonna make Garp look like a pushover. Not sure that means Garp will be able to beat Blackbeard, but that might mean that he can save Kobe, you know, whatever that means. But thank you for the comment, Sam Wainwright. Getting into our next one, this one's from Brittany Larson, and she says, I feel like Kobe might become like the new Garp. Luffy will become like Goldie Roger, and of course teach like Rocks, and it will be like God Valley 2.0. And this is an interesting point, Brittany, because a lot of people in our minds, it just makes total sense to draw parallels between the past, present, and future in One Piece, right? I do think that Oda tries to get away from that, and he doesn't try to make the parallel so obvious, but logically speaking, it does make sense. I mean, Blackbeard clearly is at the very least a Rocks fanboy, and it makes sense that Kobe will want to reach the heights that is Monkey D. Garp in the Marines, of course, and Luffy says it all the time, he wants to be the Pirate King, so he's definitely gonna be like Goldie Roger. So makes total sense to me. Thank you for the comment, Brittany Larson. Getting into our next one from Ariel Van Luesel. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. I'm really sorry. They said, I think Garp is actually a poor opponent for Blackbeard. Blackbeard's whole stick is making devil fruit powers irrelevant, and his own Logia fruit increases his physical damage taken from opponents. Garp doesn't have a devil fruit and is one of the most physically powerful people in the One Piece universe. He seems like Blackbeard's natural counter. That being said, Blackbeard is clearly being set up as one of the final fights with Luffy, so it wouldn't be a good writing for him to lose to Garp. I'm curious to see how it plans out though. Is Garp going to die? Will he manage to rescue Kobe and run away? The only outcome I don't see happening is Blackbeard outright losing to Garp, and that's an interesting point, right? I kind of share some similarities with this line of thinking. I don't think Blackbeard will outright lose to Garp. I don't think Blackbeard will outright lose to anybody until Luffy, right? That being said, Blackbeard is an unknown, and there's just things that you can't really assume when it comes to Blackbeard, right? You said Blackbeard's whole stick is just taking away devil fruit powers, and Garp doesn't have a devil fruit. I don't really think you can really think about it like that, because I mean, look, he was able to injure Shanks, right? He was able to cause physical harm to a person that doesn't have a devil fruit power and is one of the strongest people in the series in Shanks, and it was enough to alarm Shanks to go and run and tell Whitebeard about it. So you can't really have that line of thinking. Blackbeard will be a guy of surprises. So just because Garp doesn't have a devil fruit does not mean that, you know, Blackbeard is a one-trick pony and that he won't be able to injure Garp just because he doesn't have a devil fruit, right? Garp definitely definitely is one of the strongest and probably most physical powerful people in the verse, but honestly, I think Blackbeard could be too. If you remember when Blackbeard hit Ace, Ace said he almost broke his neck. You know what I'm saying? So Blackbeard is definitely not a slouch when it comes to being physical. Obviously, he spent like, what was it, 30 years or something on Whitebeard's ship before he even had a devil fruit, before he even killed Thatch to gain a devil fruit. At least we're assuming he was fighting with those claws that we see him back in the day when they conquered Fishman Island. So definitely don't sleep on Blackbeard. Don't take your eye off him. The man can't be trusted. But thank you for that comment, Ariel. Getting into our next comment from Drew Fiji. He says, from the trend that we see from old characters, they tend to lose in 1v1s in the One Piece world, i.e. Whitebeard v Akainu, Rayleigh v Blackbeard, of course, on Amazon Lily. That one's more recent. Garp's plan is to extract Kobe, not to take down Blackbeard pirates, and I think that he will succeed. But if he plans to take down the Blackbeard pirates in the process, I think that he will lose. High/extreme high diff. Now, this is super interesting because the way that Garp set this up, using Garp's dialogue, it doesn't really align with what you just said. Now, I agree with what you just said. I do 100% agree that old characters tend to lose 1v1, or they tend to back out of the fight before the fight is completed, right? We saw that Whitebeard inevitably lost to Akainu, and we definitely saw that Rayleigh, he was glad when the Seraphim intervened in the fight with Blackbeard on Amazon Lily. Of course, Rayleigh also didn't want to take it there with Kizaru on Sabaody, right? So we definitely have the proof that when it comes in 1v1s, old guys, while they're strong in the One Piece world, Oda is definitely showing us that they really can't take it all the way with these newer guys. Having said that, it's kind of set up for Garp to beat the Blackbeard pirates, not just extract Kobe. Not only did Garp actually say it, he actually has dialogue saying that he wants to beat up the Blackbeard pirates, and of course that could just be conjecture. He could just be, you know, really excited and exuberant and says, hey, I'm gonna go beat up those Blackbeard pirates. Of course he could say that. However, Blackbeard is already in a fight with the Heart Pirates. Wouldn't it be really strange for Garp to intervene into a fight between two Yonko level pirate crews and not take that opportunity to take down the Blackbeard pirates in the process? That would just be very strange. If there's any point in time where he's gonna be able to take down Blackbeard, it's while Blackbeard is fighting Law, correct? So yes, I get where you're coming from when you say, oh, he might just extract Kobe. Garp being a D-Clan member and somewhat just like Luffy in a lot of ways, does stealth and extraction even really strike you as a type of plan that Garp would go with? Not really. Garp is gonna go in all guns a-blazing. So I'm really interested to see how it pans out, but I gotta say, he's probably gonna go to war with Blackbeard. It just seems more like his style. He's a D-Clan member, and I just can't see him sneaking in there and extracting Kobe. And getting into our last comment, this one is from the 5th Emperor. Yo, this comment is crazy and I appreciate it a lot, and he even broke it down into points for me. So here you go. I'm just gonna read them and I'm gonna comment on them as I go. And he says, reasons why Garp can defeat Blackbeard. Number 1, he was always stronger. Okay, I'm not so sure about that. Number 2, he doesn't rely on any devil fruit. We already went through this. Neither did Shanks. Shanks still got cut in the friggin' eye. So I don't think relying on devil fruits is something that Blackbeard is afraid of. That would be a really big handicap if Blackbeard could only fight people with devil fruits. Number 3, the man has more experience in fighting against those devil fruits than Blackbeard with them. Okay, I see what you're trying to say. You're trying to say that Garp, being the hero of the Marines, has a crap ton of experience fighting against people with devil fruits than Blackbeard has even had his devil fruits. And I mean, on paper, that kind of makes sense. But number one, Garp has never fought against the Guro Guro no Mi or the Yami Yami no Mi as far as we know. So that's a little bit of a reach. Number four, Blackbeard is already struggling with Law and his crew. And we all know Blackbeard isn't the most durable character in One Piece. Okay, let me go ahead and stop you there, bro. First of all, Blackbeard is not struggling with Law and his crew. All right, at this point, Law has managed to kill stronger Doc Q's horse, and at best, he's managed to show Blackbeard that he's not just gonna go down without a fight. But let's be real, Blackbeard has barely done anything in the fight except shake the water a little bit. And of course, Law is already using Kroom. He's already in his awakening form. So I gotta disagree with you on that. Blackbeard is definitely not struggling with Law's crew. Blackbeard isn't the most durable character in One Piece. I gotta disagree with you there again. I think it's really just a gag when Blackbeard gets hurt. Yes, his Yami Yami no Mi powers definitely make him feel pain more. That is true. However, anytime Blackbeard managed to get hit by Ace or hit by Luffy or even hit by Whitebeard, he gets right back up. So yeah, he claims to definitely be in pain, but to say that he's not one of the most durable characters in One Piece is ridiculous. How many people are really tanking earthquake fists from Whitebeard? It just doesn't happen. Number five, in addition to Law and his crew, Garp and Meppo and other vice admirals and probably Katakuri will also interfere with the battle because of his sister. That is just not even true. Yeah, sure, Garp is there, but Helmeppo is really not going to do anything. Let's be honest, this is way out of his league. Maybe another Vice Admiral or two will show up and maybe it'll cause a little bit of a problem for Blackbeard, but I doubt it. And Katakuri, why would Katakuri come and save Pudding when he didn't even go and save Big Mom and Wano? Does that make any sense? Let me know down below what you think about Katakuri showing up in the Blackbeard versus Garp fight. Doubt it'll happen. Number six, Garp is referred to as a pure hockey monster, the highest disadvantage to any devil fruit user. Okay, once again, I don't really know where you're getting that information from. He definitely wasn't referred to as a pure hockey monster by Oda. Maybe some people in the fan base, maybe Garp fanboys refer to Garp as a pure hockey monster. As far as I know, the only pure hockey monster is Shanks. We know that Shanks, you can't even have a devil fruit on his crew at all. So I don't know where you get that information from, but Garp, I'm sure he's great at hockey, but at this point, who isn't great at hockey? You know what I mean? So I don't know, that's kind of a reach. Number seven, Garp literally can throw cannonballs with his bare hands, and if Blackbeard is trying to clash with Garp on top of the sea, he must keep Kuzan nearby to turn the sea into an ice continent. Once again, this is kind of a reach, right? First of all, cannonballs don't do anything in the One Piece universe. I mean, let's be real. We haven't been afraid of cannonballs since the East Blue. Cannonballs do absolutely nothing. Number two, Blackbeard's not afraid of doing battle on top of the sea. None of these devil fruit users are afraid of doing battle on top of the sea, dude. Right now, at this point, he was flying on top of a horse. You know, Van Arger can warp him all over the place. High level devil fruit users are not afraid of being at sea, okay? Big Mom literally turned the sea into a homie. You know, Kaido can fly, Luffy can fly. Blackbeard has a way of fighting on top of the sea. He's not afraid of it. That's absolutely ridiculous. Number eight, knowing Law's connection with Sengoku and Sengoku's friendship with Garp, he was most expected character to support Garp to save his student. Dude, Sengoku's not pulling up on this fight. I get what you're trying to say. Yes, Sengoku is definitely friends with Garp and he definitely knows Law, but dude, Sengoku is not, he's retired. He's not pulling up on this fight. Just because Kobe is kidnapped doesn't mean the entire Marine Ford base is gonna pull up to save Kobe. That's just not gonna happen. Helmeppo was basically begging for people to even help him. He couldn't get anybody. It's just Garp being the former teacher of Kobe why he was even able to get Garp, because honestly, Helmeppo wasn't getting any help at all. So I don't see why Sengoku would honestly even pull up at this point. Number 9, the former Fleet Admiral, Vice Admiral Bogart, Captain Kobe, Meppo, Katakuri, and Big Mom Pirates. Oh, how did they get there? Law and the Heart Pirates, former Admiral Kuzan, and on top of them, the hero of the Marines, Monkey D. Garp. So, dude, I like how you put that. I like how you just put the entire world against the Blackbeard Pirates. I honestly disagree with most of what you said, but I appreciate the comments. And even after that, he says the reasons why Blackbeard can defeat Garp is plot armor. I appreciate the comments with Emperor. I actually enjoyed it a lot. You guys, let me know what you think below. Let's keep this conversation going. And listen, guys, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna start doing this. If a video starts getting traction, I definitely will pick some of your guys' comments out and respond to it live here on the channel. So guys, if you would, make sure you drop a comment in that comment section, because the comment section is going absolutely bananas. Make sure you drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification bell for future notifications. This has been your boy Sifu That Guy speaking. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.